Hey guys, Ogs from the US. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. In this video, we are going to discuss about Chelsea latest transfer news and also the Premier League transfer news in general, because we are not alone. Other teams are pushing and getting some businesses done. But before anything, you know what to do. Help your brother out. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment down below, share, follow me on social media, and let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to click that bell icon so you will be the first to know every time I upload a new video in this channel.
Le départ d'Edouard Mendy se précise du côté de Rennes.
Il se précise. En discussion avec Chelsea, le gardien sénégalais du Stade Rennais a tout simplement fait ses adieux à ses coéquipiers aujourd'hui. Ça y est, il leur a annoncé qu'il quittait le club breton. Donc on imagine logiquement que l'entourage de l'ancien Rémois s'est mis d'accord ces dernières heures avec le club anglais. Il devrait...
Okay, so if you speak French, you heard clearly what l'équipe said about Mendy. Mendy already said his goodbyes to his friends. Everything is done, sealed, and will be delivered at the bridge very, very soon. Maybe by the time you are watching this video, it's going to be already announced. But hey, I'm not happy. Okay, I am not happy because we have a mountain to climb on Sunday with Kepa or Caballero in goal. That is my frustration here. Why take all this time, try to penny pinch until at the end you end up by accepting everything that Rennes demanded? Because apparently Tomori is going there. That's what they wanted from the beginning. And we have to pay over 20 million. It's gonna be about 22, 23, or in that region with a lot of add-ons. So why take all this time and come up with nothing from negotiation and putting ourselves in a big risk on Sunday against Liverpool? Man, I'm not gonna say much about this because I am already very frustrated and I've already made so many videos about the Marina dealings, and I told you guys that we can't always get what we want. Sometimes you have to take an L and move on quickly, and especially in a position like a goalkeeper. Anyways, that is another debate for another day. So Mendy, welcome to Chelsea Football Club, and hopefully he can start training next week with the boys, and the next game he will be our #1 goalkeeper. And now that is bringing me to talking about the Premier League in general. Early yesterday, everybody saw the presentation of Thiago Alcantara, the new Liverpool player, and late at night they concluded a deal with Wolves for Diogo Jota. That is the name. So Liverpool, after criticizing Chelsea for not being responsible during crisis and owned by oligarch and all that, they spent this window more than 100 million and they haven't sold anybody. My question is, who is laughing now? Okay, who is spending more money than the other? Because Chelsea sold a lot of players in order to get the money and buy the new players, and we didn't overpay or anything. Normal price value. Some of them we got them even cheaper. Hakim Ziyech is like 100 million kind of a player, Timo Werner, we got him about 53 million. He is a 100 plus kind of a player. The same with Kai Havertz. Thiago Silva came for free. We got Malang Sarr for free. Xavier Mbuyamba for free. So why those people try to play games here and look themselves like clowns? They are hypocrite. They were just jealous because they couldn't get the players that they wanted. They wanted just to make Chelsea feel guilty, but now I don't know what they are going to say because they are spending more money than even Chelsea Football Club. So Klopp, next time if you wanna flip your gums, shut up first and do your homework. Anyways, guys, Man United are working very hard now to get Alex Telles. You remember that we were linked with Alex Telles for almost like 3 months, and then we switched to Tagliafico and other target, including Sergio Reguilon. Well, it looks like everybody is coming to the Premier League now because, you know, Reguilon went to Spurs. Now Telles is going to to Man United. Who knows? Maybe Tagliafico is going to City or something. That tells you that the Premier League is not going to be easy. Okay, we were very happy at the beginning of the window because it looked like only Chelsea got the money to buy players. But somehow every team in the Premier League found some money somewhere to buy excellent players, including Everton. Look at James Rodriguez, okay, Alan, and also Doucouré. Look at that midfield. Wow. Man United, even if they don't sign Jadon Sancho, they have Fernandes, and they also sign Van de Beek, and they may also make few other signings before the end of the window. Arsenal, nobody thought that they were going to buy anybody because they've been complaining about money, but somehow they found money somewhere to buy Gabriel from Lille. They took Willian from us for free. They found the money to buy a new goalkeeper. I forgot his name, but very, very good goalkeeper. In the Europa League, he was like the best goalkeeper who came up with some crazy statistics. Like his stat are on top there with Jan Oblak. I already made a video about that guy at the time, and I wanted to see Chelsea sign him maybe as a number 2 or probably number 1. Who knows? That is another video, man. So I'm saying all this to show you guys that it's not going to be as easy as all of us thought. We thought that only Chelsea got the money, but now everybody got the money and everybody got the players. So don't set up your expectations too high this season, because I think Chelsea are going to be very weak compared to the top 4. Why I'm saying that? Because, for example, Liverpool are just strengthening. They got already a very good team, and they're just bringing key element to strengthen, to make them even better. The same could be said for Man United, Man City, and Arsenal. Already, you know, they are together for a little while now. But if you look at Chelsea Football Club, we have so many new players who don't understand each other. A very young team. Can you see the difference here? So yes, I have the hope. I think we are going to fight for top 4. But I'm not gonna sell you illusions. I'm not gonna get deluded and think that we are going to win everything here, because it's not going to be that easy. Football is not only about buying good players. It's also about finding the systems that will fit all your players and create a team. The chemistry needs to work between everybody in the group. So right now, we're still even waiting for a goalkeeper and probably a center back, you know? So we are going to have at the end of the window maybe 8 new players in the team. It's not going to be easy, but we are going to fight until the end. So let me know what you think about the craziness in the Premier League. And hey, I even forgot to mention Spurs. Look at them right now. Gareth Bale is going just to do the job in the Premier League, because that is a kind of Mourinho's signings. Old, experienced, good players that are ready to fight and win trophies. So, oh my gosh, the Premier League is going to be in the next level. and I am predicting that a team from the Premier League is going to win Europa League and also the Champions League. No more Germans team, even though Bayern continue to do their business, you know, just like nothing happened. They just kicked off where they left, and they beat, I don't know, Schalke 8-0. It's just like a playing ground or something. Anyways, guys, leave your comment and let's share everything that I just said in this video. God bless you. Think outside the box, and see you in the next one.
Flying high in the sky, the king, blue flag flying high. Stamford Bridge to